Hi there, welcome to episode 9 of What I Think. You may have noticed that I haven't been around for a while, and you'd be right, I have not. So I'm going to tell you what happened. I recorded episode 9 of What I Think, and then I didn't like it. And I got stuck. I didn't know what to do about it. I didn't know how to convey the message I was trying to convey. So I just kind of ignored it for a little while. I bet I'm not the only one who does that, who doesn't like what I'm doing. So I just pretend it doesn't exist. Well, so my problem was I didn't know how to convey to you what I do. So I'm just going to freaking tell you. I work as a coach. I'm a transformational coach. And I offer two different types of programs. One is a one-to-one program, transformational coaching. So if you have anything in your life that is that you're struggling to deal with, struggling to figure out, struggling to change, I'm your girl. No doubt. We will figure it out. Solid, right? The other program I offer is actually group coaching, and every group coaching program I have has a theme, and it's accompanied by a particular book as a resource. So we have one theme, which is it's a life coaching model, and it's about making you figure out what you want to do and giving you the courage to freaking do it. And that program is accompanied by the book by Jen Sincero called You Are a Badass. And that's about building yourself up, being it's time to do what you need to do. That's one program. The other program, one of the other programs is it's a money mindset group. It is about helping uncover your money, your blocks on making money and what's getting in your way and why it freaks you out. And that's accompanied as a resource by the book You Are a Badass at Making Money, also by Jen Sincero. The reason I have two of her books accompanying two of my programs is because she's hilarious. They're easy reads and the messages are easy to get. They just blend so well. The next program I have is about habit and behavior change. What's getting in your way? What's stopping you? Why can't you make this change you've been trying to make for so long? That book is actually, it's right here. It's called The Willpower Instinct. And it is about figuring out what's getting in your way and why you can't make the change. That book, I really didn't, when I first saw it, when I first read it, I was like, I'm not going to like this book. It's called The Willpower Instinct. I don't like when people talk about willpower because it's so jerky. I always thought the idea of willpower, that it's just you're just too weak. That's why you can't do it, or why you can't stick to anything because you don't have any willpower. That always really rubbed me the wrong way because, there's a lot of things people stick to and they do pretty amazingly. So clearly they have this willpower. They just don't have it for certain things. And why is that? Well, this book explains why that is. It breaks down the phrase willpower into a much more understandable and reachable concept. So that's a resource to the habit and behavior change group. The last book group I offer is about the book, is themed after the book Loving What Is by Byron Katie. If you've ever read it, I shouldn't say if you've ever read it, because there's a lot of people who've read it, but maybe you didn't get it or felt like it didn't resonate with them. But I read it and I was like, oh snap, it resonated with me. I read it 20 years ago when it was first put out. I think it was 2002. If not, it was 2004, but it was a long time ago. And this book has stuck with me ever since. And so I offer groups now on how to do the work, which is what Byron Katie calls what she teaches. It's hard to describe in a nutshell, but I'll say this. It's about accepting reality, accepting what is, and learning how to embrace it instead of being against it, instead of fighting it, instead of blaming all the time, learning out about how to accept and let go. It is powerful. It is powerful. And so that group it's a hard one. It's hard because you have to dig and you have to let go of your ego. And that's always a really hard thing to do. So anyways, I just wanted to share with you what I'm doing. I'm going to get back to the old regular, this is what I think, starting next week. But I wanted to get back on here to tell you what got me stuck. This is what I do. If you want to do any one of those programs with me, oh my God, then do them. I wish I could have done them. I wish somebody would offer them and I'd sign up because they're amazing. It's like you get to be smart and intellectual, but also emotionally present and dig into yourself. that's my jam. That's stuff I love to do. So I can't imagine anybody else wouldn't like to do it. So let me know if you want to do it and we'll hook up and figure it out. But otherwise, this is just what I'm doing these days. Anyway, I'll see you next week with episode 10. Thank you. Bye.